We'll try to see if we can't do a little walk around of these Sata branded wrenches. I just recently purchased these on Amazon with a gift card that I had that was just burning a hole in my pocket. But I wanted to buy a full set, well, at least a 6, 8, 10, and 12 of these, but the 6 inch isn't available right now. I couldn't find it for sale anywhere, but they do sell it. Um, the one vendor that I bought these from seems to think that they would be in anytime soon, so I'll probably just try to make a mental note of that and try to buy another one of these in 6 inch. But I bought these to replace some vintage adjustable wrenches that I keep at my shop, and my vintage crescent wrenches and my J.H. Williams wrenches always seem to be walking off on me, so I wanted to get something decent enough but inexpensive enough that I'm not going to be crying if one of them walks off and I can never find it, But I have some of these adjustable wrenches that I have at work that my father gave me, and I'd hate like hell to lose them. So, but let me get this my phone parked here in my setup here, and we'll take a look at these together. So before we go, I measured these all with the digital calipers here. The 8-inch version has a 1 7/16 opening. The 10-inch version is an 1.5 inch opening, and this 12-inch is a little bit over 1 3/4 opening on it. So we'll take a look at this 12-inch version first. And this one does have a little bit of slop in the jaw. It's not too terribly bad, not bad enough that I'm gonna send it back or anything, but it has a little bit of slop out here towards the bottom of the largest spot of the opening. Up here, it's not too bad. The broaching on every one of these is great. They're all centered up, pinned in knurls. Your thumb screw here, rather. My dad always called them a knurl. Like the grinding angle on both sides is pretty good. Everything was centered up pretty well. And these do have buttressed style knurls or threads on this screw here, thumb wheel, whatever you want to call it. And it is spring loaded. Every one of them are buttress style thread and spring loaded. And it's pretty heavy. It's wider in the back, of course, because these two raised panels with the Sata name on it. It feels pretty good in the hand back here, but up here, it gets a little thinner. Nothing too crazy, all my vintage wrenches except for that one crescent that I have, which was I guess early 2000s before they quit making them here in the US, is a wider handled version. Alright, we'll take a look at this 10-inch. And this 10-inch and this 8-inch have really pretty tight jaws for, that's nothing. Pretty centered broaching there. Pinned in knurl again. Pretty even on the grinding as well. This has some of the packaging stuck to it. I guess there was some shipping oil in it. Pulled off a piece of the paper. I just haven't cleaned it off yet. But again, it's got a buttress style thread on it. Spring loaded. Thumb wheel to keep that movement down. Keep you on your fastener. These are made by the Apex Group. These are made in China. This 8-inch one was centered up as well, pretty good as well. Pinned in. Buttress style thread on it. Spring loaded on that wheel as well. These are pretty heavy for what they are. Pretty good looking wrench. Everything seems to open up pretty smooth. This one's got some shipping gunk in there, some grease. Either that or something they threw on there for lubrication or something. I like that they didn't grind off the excess of the thread there. These are forged. I can see a forged line inside of here where they didn't grind it off. But out here they ground everything pretty smooth. And I think these are black phosphate is what they add, what the Amazon seller had on their ad. Alright. Try to come up with a 6-inch sometime, but I'm going to be taking these to work and putting them in my box and bringing home my vintage wrenches so they keep from walking off. Alright guys, I just wanted to put them out there. I didn't see too many reviews on them, so there you go. Take care.